Hey everyone, welcome back to Wild Moonlight Vlogs, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different for my channel and also just a sort of different style of video in general. And I wanted to talk about my recent experience trying out the Chloe Ting Hourglass challenge. You might have already heard about this. I feel like it was trending pretty strongly for a hot minute. I saw it all over TikTok and all over different YouTube channels and things of that nature, and I caved and I decided to try it out for myself. I thought that it was worth talking about, not because like I have a negative experience, but really I had a positive experience with it, and I feel like because of some of the things I'm going to be talking about, I have another angle for you to look at it from. So if you're similar to me, maybe you need this information and you'll try it yourself and decide whether or not you like it for yourself. I have a lot of notes in front of me, so I feel like we should just go ahead and jump in. I feel like the intro was too long already. Anyways, jumping in, I do have several health conditions that affect how well I can do workouts. I needed something that was going to allow me to do these workouts and not make any of the conditions worse, because I have had that happen. It is not a pleasant experience. Some of these conditions include scoliosis. I have nerve damage in my upper spine and in my lower spine. I also have spinal degeneration in my upper and lower spine. It is worse in my upper spine and it causes a lot of neck pain and issues with mobility. And I also have hip and pelvic displacements. Generally speaking, I also have issues breathing in the humidity. It's not my favorite thing, and I needed something that would work with my depression and ADHD. And also, since the whole 2020 thing, my depression has gotten a lot worse. My anxiety has gotten a little bit overwhelming, I obviously stopped going to the gym because 2020, and I sprained my ankle. I sprained my ankle when I tried to start walking around my neighborhood because I don't have sidewalks near me. So my main goals with starting this challenge was to have some sort of structure. I like workout videos that provide structure, because coming up with my own structure, it can cause some decision fatigue. And I also wanted structure outside of the videos themselves, as in a way to pair the videos, when to do the videos. And so this month-long challenge of having rest days included, and you know, everything was planned out pretty well. All I had to do was make sure I had time for it in the day. I did this by including it in my Google Calendar. This is a really important tool for me with all of my time blocking difficulties. ADHD and time are not really good friends. They kind of don't know each other at all. I decided to go with the Chloe Ting videos because I had seen it floating around everywhere, like I'd already mentioned, but it really looked like it would be too intense for me. But I heard Taylor Wynn talk about it briefly on her channel. She mentioned that there were a lot of modifications involved and that she was a little bit more gentle than what other workout fitness influencers are. So I thought I would check out her channel. I watched one of her reactions video, and she was so positive and reinforcing and just nice that I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And so I put the challenge in my calendar and I started it. I also wanted to include some of the things that I've been doing for my health outside of just working out. So I eat mostly pescatarian. I do include chicken occasionally, about less than once a week. I do yoga every night before bed to help my mobility and pain levels. We eat junk food or fast food about once a week, and that's more of a financial thing, but obviously it does play into how it affects our health. I have cut down a lot on juice and pop, also related to the eating junk food once a week thing. So I mostly drink water, coffee and espresso, smoothies and tea. I do add honey or sweeteners to my coffees and teas, and I don't plan on not adding them. But I have been cutting down a lot on sweets and baking, which is why I've been doing less baking videos. I'm not cutting down entirely because that's something that makes me happy, but I felt like I needed to balance that out and probably not eat a cake every week. I stay at home all day, so when there are brownies in the kitchen, I am very aware that they're in the kitchen and it is just too much access, but I have no impulse control. It's just better for me to not have them constantly there. Also, I started really trying to focus on my sleep in a better way. I have always given myself a lot of guilt and shame because I don't wake up super early and I don't go to bed super early, and so I've always been in a sleep deficit trying to appear neurotypical. Basically, I have sleep disorders, and that is just not a good thing to do to yourself. And so because I can, and I'm very grateful that I can, I allow myself to sleep when my body needs it. So for me, this means I go to bed later than anyone else in the house, and then I wake up at around 9 on a good day and 12 on a less good day, but at least I was well rested. I'm always changing and adjusting all of these things, obviously, but I thought I would also mention that because I don't think working out on its own is a way to look at health. I also have a short list of goals that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I needed the structure of within the videos and structure outside of the videos, which is why I picked a challenge instead of just trying a bunch of her videos. I specifically did want to increase my core strength because this helps my back pain a lot. I did want to tone my abs as sort of a vanity goal. My obliques have always been a personal self-conscious thing because if you have looked into it, apparently, you know, sleeping and eating regularly and healthily affect your metabolism. And because I've grown up with sleep disorders and I have issues remembering to eat on a regular schedule, my metabolism kind of shot, and it's something that I'm trying to heal and get better with. That includes a lot of notifications and timers to remember to eat and having a structured workout schedule. I promise we are mostly done with these notes. Let's actually start the challenge. I started the challenge on August 1st and I finished it on August 28th, which is the day after my sister's birthday. And the challenge is 25 days. I did push back a couple of days for my period because I don't need to explain that, that's self-explanatory. And I also pushed back for a couple of mental health days. Some days I just don't want to work out, as in like I'm super depressed or super anxious. I have figured out through the years of my brain being my brain that I do better if I work out and I have a positive reason for doing it instead of a negative reason. I allow myself mental health days is where I'm going. So starting out, the workouts felt way too fast for me. They were so intense. They were painful. I wasn't horribly sore, and at the end of the workouts I was always like, oh, I feel okay. But going into the workout, I was like, what is going on? I feel like the workouts are in such short bursts that it feels really good. It feels like it's very doable, but you're also constantly changing and transitioning between things. So that was interesting to get used to. But honestly, once I got used to that, I felt like it was really maintainable, and there are some very specific details about her videos that I found to be really, really helpful. I love that the speed and intensity is maintainable. I freaking love that progress tracker in the corner of her videos. It makes my dopamine inefficient brain so happy to just like be able to look at it and be like, how far am I in this video, without having to pause the video and look at the time at the bottom, because I don't work out with my phone next to me, otherwise it is a major distraction and I will stop working out. I also really love that there is a preview of the upcoming workout in the bottom corner. The more times I don't know what's coming up, the more likely I am to just stop working out and just go off and do my own thing. She shows you what's coming up. I freaking love it. I also really love Chloe's personality. I don't like workout videos where they're overly enthusiastic and very aggressive and all up in your face, but I also don't like workout videos where the person is very stone-faced and very subdued and it feels like, you know, they don't care about what you're doing. I need that happy medium, and Chloe is the absolute perfect happy medium for me. It's very relaxing and chill, and I just really like that. Another part of Chloe's attitude that I absolutely freaking love is her attitude towards modifications. Not only does she show you modifications, which more people should be doing and I think more people should be accepting, but she also like encourages you to listen to your body, and that is so huge. I have had multiple trainers and instructors cause a preventable injury because they were so focused on me just doing the best I could and push harder and push further, that like my hip pops out of place. That's not fun. That is very painful. I specifically needed some of the modifications on some of these ab workouts. I don't know why, but a lot of the plank-based workouts popped my hips out of place, and I wasn't expecting it because it's a plank and it's an ab workout. We're doing abs and booty. I really expected to have more issues with the booty workouts, but nope. Nope, the ab workouts popped so hard. It hurt. I've gotten better at them and I'm not pushing myself too hard. If my hip pops out of place, I am on the floor. I am stretching. I am doing what I need to, but like, I wasn't expecting it. I feel like you can't blame me for that, right? Right? Please don't yell at me in the comments. Obviously, I finished on August 28th. Here is the progress that I have made. The pictures were not taken very well. My fiance took them for me. I don't know why he felt the need to do one set of pictures in portrait mode and then the other in landscape, but they don't have the same orientation, so you kind of can't see the full picture, and he also cut half of my body off of the end results. That's fine. However, I did take measurements. I also feel like the pictures weren't great because my clothes didn't fit, but anyways, I took measurements. I lost 3 inches on my rib cage, which I didn't know I had to lose. Like, I knew it was there, I just didn't think I could lose it in 28 days. I lost 1 inch on my butt, which I found surprising. My shoulders look really different. I was really hoping for that dramatic difference that everyone else was posting on their obliques. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have a lot to like work through with my whole sleeping schedule and metabolism. So I understand why I didn't do it, and also with me trying to protect my hips and my joints and everything and not being able to do all of the ab workouts to the fullest effect, it makes sense why I didn't have a huge difference in my obliques, but my shoulders look really different to me, and I don't know. I wasn't expecting that one at all. Some of the things that I feel like are fairly tangible, or at least I wanted to talk on. The shorts that I bought at the beginning of the summer that were a little snug, a little unflattering, are now baggy on me. They're still unflattering because they're baggy on me, but they're like, they were tight and now they're very loose. My neck pain is now manageable enough that I can sleep again. I know that sounds like a very minor thing to a lot of people, but if you live with chronic pain or any condition that just makes you feel limited, this feels huge for me. I am a housewife who can't clean. I feel like my posture is getting a little bit better with having a strong core. The stronger core is also helping my back pain, which was one of my specific goals, and my energy levels have been improved. I feel like having that source of dopamine from working out and working out helping my sleep schedule, all of this is coming together. I am feeling so good. I'm still having bad mental health days, and I expect to continue to have bad mental health days as we move further into winter, but I'm really happy with the results of this workout challenge. I personally would recommend this to anyone that is interested in trying it. She also has a lot of other options, and she goes into a lot of detail. If you're curious about anything, she has like that FAQ thing that like I totally ignored and didn't move on, didn't look at before starting this challenge. But yeah, I'm really happy with this challenge. I highly recommend trying it if you were also interested in it. I don't think I have anything else to say other than I am really happy with it. I am doing another one. I'm doing the Summer Shred Challenge for 2020. I wanted to try incorporating more cardio in. I feel like that would help with some of my breathing ailments and just overall body strength wise, because this is more of a total body fitness challenge. So if you guys are interested in a review of that challenge when I finish it, let me know. I can tell you it is definitely taking me longer than what it's supposed to, and that is okay. I'll still get through it, or I will switch to a different challenge. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you liked this style of video instead of talking to the camera or creating a really long vlog. Like, just let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on Friday with another cozy vlog. Please make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.